The 5 dawns of manifestation. Let's get right into it. Number 1, stop looking for physical proof. Babe, I need you to transcend the need to prove your physical senses. I want you to stop looking for proof. Let us go into the Bible. When the Holy Spirit, when the angel came upon Mary and told her, "Fear not, for the favor of the Lord is upon you. You shall conceive a child and he shall be named Jesus." And Mary was like, "How am I going to get a child? Yet I've never known a man that way. I never did that stuff. I never did that thing with no man. Joseph ain't gonna be here yet. Joseph ain't gonna be here yet." The angel told her that the Holy Spirit will come upon you and you shall conceive. Let us take the esoteric meaning behind this verse. Mary the Virgin, the persona in the Bible, in real sense, it refers to your awareness of being which is ever a virgin in its state. It refers to your awareness of being which is ever a virgin in its state, okay? And this being the case, it means before you actually took identity as a human being in this world and started saying that you love this, you don't love this, you do this, you don't do this, you go here, you don't go here, before you attached to yourself labels and identities, you were a pure energy. You were in a pure state of being. You just existed. You did not do anything. You did not love or hate. You were in a pure state of existence. In this case, the awareness of being in which you were in was in a state of virginity. You were a virgin. Your awareness of being was a virgin. And for Mary, the Holy Spirit was to come upon her and she was to become pregnant. The esoteric meaning behind this is the Holy Spirit in this case is desire, which is going to be a medium through which your virgin awareness of being is going to be incepted. In this case, it's going to be impregnated by your desire. Did I lose you or did I get you? Did I lose you or did I get you? By the way, I'm sorry. Anyway, yeah, so in this case we say that your awareness of being is ever in a state of virginity, and once you have a desire, the desire is the means by which your awareness of being is going to be impregnated by the so-called desire, that thing you wish to manifest, and in this case it will be born. But how will it be born? It will be born once you are aware of having it, because remember Mary said in the Bible, "Let it be to me as the Lord wishes," something of the sort. In this case, Mary accepted that, you know what, I accept that I'll be pregnant. I accept that whatever the Lord has said for me will come. I accept that I am already that which the Lord has prophesied I will be. You have to be in a state of oneness with whatever you want. You have to be in a state of oneness with whatever you want. You have to be aware of being. Remember, I am. I am is an awareness of being. I am is an awareness of being. So when you say I am sick, it means you are aware of being sick. When you say I am rich, it means you are aware of being rich. When you say I am sexy and I look good, it means you are aware of being sexy and looking good. Did I catch you or did I lose you? Okay, let us continue. So you have to understand that when Mary, we're going to use Mary's situation because it's the perfect situation to describe manifestation. And in this video, because we're anchoring on looking at things not to do and manifesting, we'll use Mary because she's a good example. So your virgin awareness of being is impregnated by medium of desire and conceives your desire in the physical reality through the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind, remember, is the tool through which everything you impress upon it is expressed in the physical reality, because you will only ever express that which you are aware of being. You cannot express celebrity energy if you're aware of not being a celebrity. You cannot express bad girl energy if you're not aware of being a bad girl. You can only ever express that which you are aware of being. Okay? So in this case, because we are saying stop looking at the physical, stop looking for physical proof. When Mary was told by the angel that she would get pregnant, immediately she was like, you know what, fine, thank you, I accept it and I believe it, and so let it be unto me as the Lord wills. Let it be unto me as the Lord wills. Do you know how important that statement is? Mary automatically went into a position of subjecting herself to the will of the Lord. In this case, you have to crucify the man, you have to crucify your body, and you have to let it be subject to the will of the mind. You have to make your body subject to the will of the mind, because that is the only way your desire will actually be manifested in the physical reality. Because if Mary had started looking for proof, if she started saying, no, I've never known Joseph like that, I can't get pregnant, she would have never got pregnant with the Messiah, and we will still be running in sin. In this case, sin is losing your actual value, your inherent being of being a creator. Did I break your mind? I know I did, because I'm good. Okay, so you have to understand that. And now that you've understood that, let us still use Mary's situation. After this, Mary, she sang a song of praise. She praised the Lord. She went into gratitude. She went into acceptance. She went into being. She felt this state of being a pregnant lady completely. That is exactly what you are supposed to do. The moment you have conceived our desire and it has been impressed upon your subconscious and your awareness of being has nailed itself to that desire and is waiting for physical manifestation, you have to go into a state of thanksgiving, of gratitude, of appreciation, and of full absorption. You have to step into that identity wholly, without thinking, without looking for proof. You have to step into that identity fully for it to actually manifest itself physically. So stop looking for physical proof, because you are an amazing being, yet you want to nail yourself to the senses of the physical. You want to allow the physical body in its limited capacity to tell you what is real and what is not. You have to transcend looking for physical sense proof and go with imagination. Stop looking with eyesight, start looking with mindset, okay? That is how your manifestations are going to come to pass. Because if you sit back and you say, oh, I can't see Bruce, I can't see a way out, I can't see how to manifest this, you will never be able to manifest anything, because manifestation is based on Manifestation is based on unwavering belief, clothed in epic desire. Keywords: unwavering belief and epic desire. Unwavering belief and faith in this case is knowing that which you have not yet seen as seen, seeing that which is not seen, seeing it with your spiritual eyes, seeing it with your sense, feeling it with your spiritual senses, seeing its existence before the physical reality proves you right. And when it comes to desire, feeling it fully. In a past video that I dropped about how to program your subconscious mind, if you want to check it, go check it out, because I know you're going to love it. In a past video that I talked about programming your subconscious mind, I emphasized on the need of feeling something so strongly, because desire is good. Desire helps you to feel something so strongly. That is why when you want something or you want someone, you will feel so strongly about this thing and this person that it's like they are there. They are so far, but you feel them so close. That is the desire that you need to have when it comes to creating your desired reality, okay? So stop looking for proof. Just like Virgin Mary accepted that she would be impregnated by power of the Holy Spirit, allow your virgin awareness of being be impregnated by the desire and allow it to manifest itself in your physical reality. Stop looking for proof, because you will never find it. If anything, the only proof that you will ever see is proof that your manifestation is false. The only proof that you will ever see is proof that you are not going anywhere. And the only proof you will ever see is proof that you are not doing anything right. So stop looking for proof. Make yourself proof. Make yourself bulletproof by being proof. Stop looking for proof, okay? You are enough proof that your manifestation is real, because you are real. Because anything you attach your being to, anything you attach your awareness to, anything you direct your attention to, automatically becomes real. You have to understand that. Let me divert a bit. You have to understand that you have so many possible realities you could be existing in, but because you have actively chosen to input attention and desire into this specific one, it feels so real. This is not the only reality. It is only a piece. It is only It is one among many other possibilities that you could be experiencing as reality. But because you have dived in fully with your imagination, with your mind, and with your senses, you feel it to be an overcoming reality, when it is only another possible reality among many other choices, okay? So stop looking for proof. Number 2, things not to do when it comes to manifestation. We are going into number 2, and number 2 is doubting your subconscious mind. Let me tell you something. From the moment you conceived of that idea and it became a desire in your mind, it automatically became real, whether you like to believe that or not, because your subconscious gives you access to all that you want. Your subconscious mind will give you access to all that you want, whether you want it or not, whether you know it or not. So you have to understand that anytime you have a desire and you're trying to manifest it, in this case, when it comes to manifestation, you should not even be trying. If you're trying, you're not manifesting, because manifestation is natural. The same way we breathe, the same way we eat, the same way we move. Manifestation is so natural, you will not even believe it if you saw it. Every single second of your life, you are manifesting something. You're manifesting a next reality, you're manifesting a next experience, you're manifesting a next something. You are ever manifesting. So if you feel like you're trying to manifest something, the fact that you are actually trying means you are not manifesting in itself, okay? So you have to understand that you have to stop doubting your subconscious mind. Your subconscious wants to be trusted. Your subconscious is willing to give you every single thing that you want, only if you're willing to trust it enough to let it manifest to you at its own time and bidding. Because the self-conscious has no option but to bring into expression that which is impressed upon it. As I mentioned in my previous video, the subconscious has no option but to express that which is impressed upon it. Back to point 1, stop looking for physical proof, because once you've transcended the need to see proof, every single time, you will start moving by faith. And it is this faith that will gear your engine and will actually tell your subconscious, you know what, she's confident, she knows that we're giving it to her, so let us prove her right. Let us prove her right. But if you start having doubt, if you start becoming a doubting Thomas like the one in the Bible, the one who told Jesus, let me touch those holes on your hands so that I can know if you have truly resurrected, you will automatically destroy the manifestation. You will automatically destroy the manifestation. Do not wait to feel Jesus' holes on his hands to know that he has resurrected. Believe that he has resurrected and he will come, because you have to awaken the Christ consciousness by trusting in your instincts. You have to awaken the Christ consciousness by trusting in your instincts, trusting that everything you want is coming to you because it is already here. You have to understand that you're not existing in the present looking to the future. You are existing in an ever-changing time loop. You are ever in the future while you're in the present, while you're in the past. Every single decision that you make in the now determines the past and determines the future that your physical self assumes to be the future. Back to the Bible. In the beginning was the Word. The Word is the desire that you have. The Word is that which you seek to experience. The Word is that which you seek to manifest. And the Word was with God. At this point, your awareness of being has crossed itself and nailed itself onto the desire, the Word, awaiting manifestation. And the Word was God. And at this point, the Word becomes God. The Word becomes God. God is reality. God is real. And the Word becomes real. The Word becomes you because you are God. So you have to understand that you have to trust your subconscious mind, because the subconscious mind, all it needs from you is feeling, because feeling is the language of the universe. All that your subconscious mind needs from you is feeling. Once you've assigned feeling to that desire and you felt it strongly, you know how it feels, how it looks, how you'd move if you had it, how you would talk if you had it, how you'd act if you had it, how you would be, who you would be if you had it. The subconscious mind has no option but to bring it into expression, and the ways of the subconscious mind are beyond human reasoning. That is why anything that you seek to manifest and you tell yourself you will manifest, you automatically manifest it eventually, but you will never be able to trace how it came to you. Be it a person, be it money, be it a means to something, be it success, you will never truly be able to sit down and say, you know what, this is how I manifested this thing. But somehow when you look back, you'll be like, you know what, my subconscious knew what it was doing, because the powers of the subconscious transcend the understanding of the human mind. The powers of the subconscious transcend the understandings of the human mind, baby. You have to understand that. That is why manifestation is in your control, because you don't need to control. Manifestation is under your control because you do not need to control. Okay, so trust your subconscious. Love her, adore her, tell her, you know what, I trust you and I know that you will give me everything that I need. Now this is what I want, give it to me, and believe it and walk in it and occupy the space of one who already has it and watch it come to you. Let me not lie to you. Watch it come to you. Take my word. Watch it come to you. Okay? On to number 3. The third thing you should not be doing when it comes to manifestation is believing that everything you want is impossible, or anything you want is impossible in itself. Manifestation is a powerful thing, and you have to understand that anytime you desire something or someone or some experience or some place, it is automatically yours because you have granted yourself access. The subconscious has granted you access because you have granted it the desire. You told your subconscious, you know what, I want to gain 1.5 million followers on TikTok. I want to gain 1.5 million followers on TikTok, right? But something in your mind is telling you, oh, you can't get it. What makes you think you can get 1.5 million followers on TikTok? What makes you think you're good enough? Your subconscious knows how to get you that which you want, but it will only move based on the feeling that you give and the desire that you give. Am I clear? Nothing is impossible to you. From the moment you conceived of a desire, your subconscious granted you access. Your God mode. Enter God mode into a point whereby, just like in the Bible, where God said, let there be light, and there was light. He said, let there be water, and there was water. You have that power because you are that power. The God who created all these things, He is not seated on a throne in the sky. He is seated at the throne on your heart, and He is waiting for you to call. God is an impersonal energy. Did I break you? God is an impersonal energy, and you have to understand that any time you ask of something, you will get it, whether you are unconscious or conscious of it. That is why a lot of times in life you'll manifest things that you do not even know how you got them. You'll be like, wait, I never asked for this, but you input energy and you put desire and attention onto that thing. And God, being the impersonal energy that it is, it granted you that. That's why you have to be very selective on what to focus on. Be very selective with your moods. Be very selective with your feelings. Be very selective with your emotions. Be very selective with what you speak upon your life, because it is backed, because speech backed by belief, backed by desire, backed by emotion will automatically manifest like this, whether you believe it or not. So you have to understand that when it comes to manifestation, believe that everything is possible for you. And as humans, we say this is delusion. But in real sense, delusion is believing that reality is the only real thing. Delusion is believing that anything is impossible for you. Delusion is believing that you do not have the power to manifest that which you want to manifest. And do you know what else delusion is? Delusion is believing that you are not capable of anything that you want to do. Delusion is sitting in your fear and waiting for someone else to come give you what you want when you actually have the power to go after it. That is what is delusion. Depriving your God mode the power to prove itself to you. Because as human beings, we have power. We have such an unlimited, potent power that we are not aware of. You have to understand that the things you're capable of are far beyond what you do in the physical realm. The things you're capable of are far beyond what you see on the physical realm. And the things you speak of and are worth of doing are far beyond the physical realm. You are an immortal being conceiving yourself as man and molding reality into the image of your self-concept. You are an immortal being conceiving yourself as man and molding the reality into the image of the concept of yourself. How you see yourself, how you see the God within you, is how the world will act towards you. The world will show you what you believe, not what you want to see. So you have to stop believing that anything is impossible for you. Everything is possible for me. When you wake up, when you go to sleep, when you're undertaking new things, say anything is possible for me because I already exist. The fact that you breathe. Do you even ask yourself how that oxygen gets to your lungs and gets out? Do you even ask yourself how many times your body heals itself when you're sleeping? Do you even ask yourself how your eyes are able to perceive all these different gradients of colors? Do you ask yourself how your voice box even works? Because once you start to look at the working wonders of the human body, you will even be more astonished when you realize that the spiritual aspects are far more greater than the physical. Ask yourself, if my body does all these things on itself, I don't have to remind myself to breathe. I don't have to remind myself to eat. I don't have to remind myself how to walk. Yet I do it so unconsciously. That is manifestation. Existence in itself is manifestation. And that is where power comes from. So you have to stop believing that there's anything impossible for you. And by anything, I mean anything. Rule out the word impossible from your vocabulary from today on. Rule out the word impossible from your vocabulary. Rule it out. Rule it out. Okay? Number 4. The other thing not to do, or the don'ts, when it comes to manifestation. When it comes to manifestation, you have to be... how do I say this? Manifestation depends on your ability to be detached. Because ideally, it contradicts, because when we say it's time for manifestation, I want to manifest this, I tell you to put desire, to put feelings. When you're putting desires and you're putting emotion into something, automatically you become attached because there's an emotional reaction to this thing. But on the opposite side of this, you have to master detachment. You have to learn to let go of whatever you want to desire, because that is the only way it will come to you. Why is it that every time you're chasing people, when you're chasing things, when you're chasing situations, with the moment you let go, the moment you say, you know what, I don't want it anyway, I don't want it, it comes. It literally comes knocking at your door like, hello, I'm here, you know. So you have to master detachment, an artful detachment, that is. Not the detachment where you say, you know what, I don't even want that thing anymore. Because if you say that you don't want that thing, your subconscious will believe you don't want it and will not give it to you. The detachment I'm talking about when it comes to manifestation is being in a state of relaxation, being in a state of assurity. Because do you ever forget to breathe? Do you ever fear that at some point oxygen will run out, so you have to be like, oh, I gotta store more oxygen, oxygen is running, I'm running out of oxygen? No, you don't ever feel like you'll run out of oxygen. So why do you feel like you have to constantly chase this thing and look after it for it to come into your life? Master detachment the same way you breathe, the same way you don't have to remind yourself that you're running out of breath, the same way you don't have to run around packing oxygen in tanks. That is how you need to move around in manifestation. Once you've input the necessary desire and attention and emotion into this desire, and you've done everything that you're supposed to do, let it go. That is why it is said in the Bible, some verse in the Bible, go in peace. Jesus used to tell those people when he was healing them, you have been healed, you have been forgiven, now go in peace. That is literally what you're supposed to do. Master detachment by going in peace. Do not detest this desire. Do not attach any negative emotion to it, but simply let it go. Release it. and let it come back to you. Just like a bird, just like butterflies, you will chase them, but they will not come. But once you turn your head and you know, like, it's okay, it's good, we're good out here, it will come land on your shoulder. It will come land, baby, I look good, yeah. It will come land on your shoulder. It will come land on your shoulder. So you have to understand that manifestation is a balance between attachment and detachment. Attach attention, desire, and feeling, but detach the need to manifest it by yourself. Let it go and it shall come to you. And lastly, the last daunt of manifestation. Do not, I repeat, do not dare manifest anything that you do not feel you are ready to manifest. This is a literal warning. Because when people are entering into this space of manifestation, especially as beginners, they are so quick to want to manifest things. I want to get a car, I want to get a girl, I want to hit that, I want to do that, No. Manifestation is an art form. It is an art in itself. Do not at any point dare to manifest that which you do not feel you are ready to manifest. Build your manifestation muscle slowly by slowly. Build your manifestation muscle slowly by slowly. Trust me. Because the moment you want to come from... Because how do you go from a life of waiting for God to give you things into a life whereby you realize that you are God and you're giving yourself these things, and then you want to start manifesting big mountains and big cars? My friend, first of all, you'll be mad. You'll be mad because your mind will not be able to wrap this whole process. And two, you will ruin your self-esteem, because you'll be like, I thought I can have everything I want. Then why am I not having anything I want? Why am I not having everything I want? It's because you have to build your manifestation muscle. Have a threshold of manifestation. Write these things down if you have to. Write down every single desire that comes to mind. I mean every single one. Usiachisha hata moja. From the one that you know you can get right now, to the one you feel you have to wait 10 years, to the one you feel you have to wait 20 years. Then arrange them in order of accessibility. From that which you seek, from that which you feel you can get now, to that which you need to wait for 10 years. Then ask yourself, why do I feel like I can have this now, but why do I not feel like I can have this other one in 2 years? Build your threshold slowly by slowly. Do not start manifesting things out of excitement and the need to prove something to your ego, because you will hurt yourself. You will hurt your self-esteem, and you will work in contrary to what you should be doing. Okay? So to wrap it up, number 1, do not look for proof. Be like Mary. Say, you know what? Let it be unto me as the Lord wills. Subject the man to the will of the mind. Subject man, this one. Subject your physical man to the will of the mind. Number 2, what did we say? Trust your subconscious. Yes, trust your subconscious. Number 3, do not believe anything is impossible for you. Number 4, I don't even remember number 4. You were listening. Si ulikuwa unasikiza. And number 5, do not go beyond that which you feel you're capable of. If you cannot conceive being in a state of consciousness of something, do not try to manifest it, because you will hurt yourself. As I always say, see you on the next video.